That clean. Callie. I mean, we went live. We went live.
Thank you.
Back this up. So we gotta be on top of it. We not on top of it. Woo, my eyes are feeling weird. How that? Oh, that's the 7-Up. That's right. You drank that one last night? You want to sit back or you go all right?
I'm okay.
Want me to get some, prop your legs up?
I'm okay right now. Thank you.
Ooh. That's we on new terms. What's up, ATL? What's up, Don? What's up, cousin?
Hey, y'all.
I feel like we far apart. We can't be far apart.
We're not far apart. We're never far apart.
Baby. For real.
Baby, why are you doing that? Stop.
Why are you on my butt?
Because it's with my hand. It's comfortable right there. Now, clearly, she has not told me the topic for this live, so I have no idea.
I just need to get this so we ain't got to look that far.
She wants to keep me.
Well, you know about the first two things.
Which one? Oh.
Yeah, you know about that. So we're going to talk
I don't engage in that mess.
That's going to be the first. Hold on.
I don't engage in that mess.
Let me pull ours up so we can see everybody talking. Ooh. Let me put it in front of you.
Yeah.
Let me put it right here so we can see. My phone wasn't even on the charger. What's up, Tanya? Let me start up at the top.
Ooh, you funny. I thought you wrote.
What's up? Who? What's up, Vicky? What's up, Lexi?
Hey, y'all.
What's up, Carol? Hey, y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button, please. Smash it.
Hey, Sharonda.
What's up, Sharonda?
Hey,
how you doing? Are you ready? We got a lot of people in. We got 18 people. What's up, Sister D Kite?
Hey, y'all.
For your friend that was... Lord. All right.
How y'all doing today?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
She said she call you later.
All right, Vicky. The topic right now, we're going to get something off our chest because this been going on for a couple of people that's our YouTube friends. And I'm sure you're their friends. I listened to Face Squad this morning. I had to go get my eyes dilated, so it's hard for me to, like, the light is, like, messing with my eyes. Oh, you got the eye drop stuff, too?
It's in there. I bought it.
So my eyes passed the test as far as when they dilated it. It just now they burn and the light is killing me. Like that light over there. It's distracting my eyeballs.
Okay.
So I'm going to get up and go close that. I'm going to close the blinds. What's up, Gloria? What's up, Famous Reviews? Make sure y'all smash the like button. We appreciate that.
Hey, y'all.
We got 18. Can I get 18 likes? So anyway, we here because we have Tosh Time, and we also have A View is a View. And I want to say this person that's harassing Tosh Time, I think they do come in our live sometime.
Oh, okay.
I think I saw them somewhere. I think on in the live, but they never said anything to us about anything. But I know for a fact that after listening to Tosh Time, and I called Tosh Time, and I actually talked to Tosh Time on the phone in reference to this lady. That's a grown-ass lady. She's older than us. She's in her 50s. And for you to be acting the way you act in your 50s, it's like, I don't understand how people just be so cruel to people and so just negative and hate and jealous. See how the birds, they weren't even talking at first. The birds just want to chime in everything. So when I talked to Tosh Time on Thursday evening, I was at my part time job and I had her
Hey, Tony.
talking through my
Hey,
car
y'all.
phone, and she was, the stuff she was telling me is like, I told Tosh, I said sometimes people want you to snap back at them so they can get that clout. They want you to do that. And as long as that you do it, you giving them what they want. But what you don't do is you don't. What she do? She basically what's the word I'm trying to use? Oh man, babe. Like she threatened her, death threat.
Oh.
Yeah, she deaf. She
How you
threatened her.
gonna threaten somebody on What is this?
YouTube.
Not Facebook.
YouTube.
On YouTube. Y'all crazy as hell. All these YouTube gangsters out here. Everybody a thug till they get in person. All of a sudden, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. It wasn't me. I don't understand why anybody say anything about anybody else. I mean, you don't get no extra money from me because I'm not. First of all, I don't know your name. And second of all, even if I did, if y'all don't know nothing else, y'all know I would not say your name. Don't start knowing me thinking that I'm going to sit up there and go back and forth with you. It is not going to happen. I'm not going to ever say your name. I'm not going to ever call you out. I'm not going to ever send somebody somewhere to talk to you because you don't exist. You're irrelevant. And everybody who does that shit is irrelevant. Why y'all worry about what the hell somebody else do is beyond me. Ain't none of your goddamn business. And if whatever's on YouTube, that's what's on YouTube. Anything else you can't speak on and on. I wish the hell somebody would sit up there and talk about, damn, I'm gonna beat your ass. Go ahead.
Yeah, but for the
I was sitting out front of Buffalo Wild Wings with a goddamn sign going, here I am.
Yeah, but see the thing about it is this woman is way on half cross state.
That don't mean nothing.
Threatening Tosh Town over some bullshit. She came to Tosh Town for help. You know what I'm saying? Like, she started a YouTube channel. Like somebody come to us and we help them out and then they turn on you. For what?
Well, they would never. What's the word I'm looking for?
Smash that like button, y'all. I'm about to go.
They would never
that light is bothering me. Hold on. That light bothering my eyeballs.
Hey, D. I mean, I'm just beyond can't be bothered. I'm sorry. YouTube is an outlet. YouTube is social media. YouTube is a way to tell your story. It is, however, not real life. Stop making that mistake thinking it is. Don't let some YouTube bullshit get your real life ass whooped. Up here talking about crazy shit. You don't know who people are. You don't know what makes somebody go off. You don't know what makes somebody stop being rational. And you over here on YouTube playing with these people. Get the fuck out of here. You got the right one. Say something you want to about me. Bitch, they won't know your name. Ever. And you're not going to bother me because can't nobody say shit about me I don't already know.
Yeah, it's just sad. And then it's like Tosh Time been doing her thing for so many years, just like we've been doing our thing for about 2 years. And we had some people, they tried us. I mean, they came at us. They even got our live knocked out for what? How long?
3 months.
Was it 3 months or 6 months?
I don't know.
It was a long time. They knocked our live out, And it's just sad how YouTube don't react. They just go by what people say instead of investigating things and handling the stuff because this some real shit. People every day.
But CD, what you said, you might be joking. But the reality is there are people who not. There are people who will spend their last dollar to come fuck you all the way up because it's just who they are. You sitting up here playing on YouTube, threatening somebody because of what? Because you didn't like the answer to a question? That's crazy as hell.
But then you got she ain't no girl. This grown ass woman actually talking about. She could be talking about us too. I understand if Tosh Time ain't want to tell us to keep the peace, but I believe she probably was. So she's talking about other YouTubers that actually in everybody's lives on a regular. You know what I'm saying? And creators, content creators. So it's like you sitting up here talking about folks to a genuine person is not making sense because it's like That's like somebody coming to us talking about Tosh Time or anybody, and we sitting here listening to them. That's not cool.
No.
That's not cool. We're not here to sit down and talk about people. And I think it's more or less because she's jealous because Tosh Time doing her own thing. You know, she got her own channel. She got her yeah what thing, and she's motivating people. And then she over here,
He's the one that was stealing her content.
yeah, stealing her content and what she said. And then I listened. I went back after I talked to Tosh Time Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I went back and listened to. I actually went to that lady's channel and listened to some of her videos, and I looked, and I'm like, really? You know, and then when Tosh Time made that video, if y'all didn't listen to Tosh Time video last night, she posted, go listen to it, because she actually goes back and forth with that young, well, she ain't young, this lady, you know, that's doing the same thing. But it's crazy. It's like, why would you do that? I mean, why would you do that? Somebody trying to help you out, build your channel, but you mad cause they got more subscribers than you.
Hell, a lot of people got more subscribers than me. What the hell I look like being mad?
Yeah, but see, you got them ones, they ain't got nothing but time to keep shit going.
But it don't matter. I'm not. If you got more subscribers than me, yay. Me being mad about it ain't gonna stop you. It ain't gonna help me.
What's up, Kimberly? What's up, Raylo? If I didn't say your name, it's because we're in a deep conversation about what's going on with Tosh Time. Y'all show some love to her because I listened to Face Squad that was this morning. Girl, y'all just don't know. I just got my eyes dilated, so it's kind of hard reading this and trying to keep up with everything. But dang, wasn't Brittany sleep? Brittany, you might want to come out here and get in the conversation too. But it's just the point that Tosh, Tosh is, you know, she don't deserve that. We met Tosh in Houston. We met Tosh Time in Houston. We had a good time. We was up in a hotel. We enjoyed ourselves. And you can tell when people are fake and not fake. You know what I'm saying? You can tell real, genuine people when you meet them from then versus not even meeting them, but just talking here on YouTube. You know, we don't judge nobody, but I'm like this. We know if you real, we know if you real or fake when we meet you. Like if we meet you and we feel some type of way, I'd say, babe, it's time to go. We got to go. We got to do, I think of something because I don't feel comfortable with somebody sitting up here, you know, being fake like this lady doing her. This is a lady she met just like we met her. You know what I'm saying? If you just met somebody and you helping them, and then they go behind your back and copy your content, then they talking about you, and then they bully you, and then they threaten you.
Kylie, go somewhere.
For real?
You ain't it. Down.
Yeah, how you go from me helping you? All right, that's like Lexi. Lexi live in the same state, but she might live a couple of minutes, maybe 40 minutes from here, and we helping her out, and then she talking about us to somebody, talking about us to Leilani or something about us, and you know, and then it get back to us. I would feel some kind of way. And then she threatened us. Then I had to come and kill you first. But the point is, it's not right. It's not right.
YouTube. You can't.
Yeah, YouTube is
You
human.
can't threaten me on YouTube.
But it's not about you can't threaten people on YouTube. You can threaten people anywhere. But it's just the point. These are real people.
What I'm saying is this. Yes, you can threaten me. It don't mean shit. Look here. They come up here with all this shit on YouTube about you ain't doing this. You attack people because they won't come back at you. And that's what they want you to do.
Hey,
if you ignore people, if you ignore these people, there's nothing. If you can't, okay, if she's stealing Tosh content and using it as her own, and there's no way Tosh can prove it, and she's not going after her, ignore that hoe. Because every time she say something, she gonna come to Tosh so that Tosh can
smash
get her
like button,
2 or 3 more subscribers, and then she gonna come back and do something else to get some more because somebody will go over to her channel from Tosh's channel after Tosh started fussing with her. That's why I didn't fuss when we lost our live was gone. It was nothing I could do to get it back, so fuck it and fuck you.
Right.
So fuck the live and fuck you. I'm not gonna say your name. I don't care if people thought who it was. You were not gonna get it from me. I'm not gonna give you any advertisement. I'm not gonna give you anything because that's what you want. And the one thing I don't have to do is give anybody I don't know and or care about anything they want.
What's up, Miss Coleman? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, but the thing about it is, Tosh time, she was helping this lady, and she's a grown ass lady. Tosh looked at her like a motherly figure. That's a grown ass lady. And if you got time to bully somebody that help trying to help you out, and then you stealing content,
But see,
and then you got the death. See,
hey, Mrs. Coleman, how you doing?
only thing about that death threat, I'm gonna tell you about me. That's when the
Thank you,
Taurus
baby.
come out. I'm a good, cool person, but when you start doing stuff like that, I will find you.
All right, see, Brittany said, hold on,
I will
hold on.
find you.
Right.
Trust me.
Brittany said, yeah, it hurt my feelings. Yeah.
Well, I
Mm.
mean, Brittany said it's hurtful to some people, though. Honestly, that would hurt my feelings too if I was Tosh Time and actually help that person. Then the person turned against me. That's not cool. No, it's not cool because number one, we helping each other. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just like if when we collab with other people. And in a sense, I just realized something we were talking about, right? But like I said, I don't put people names out there. That's like we collab with people and then they forget we exist. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, they don't forget we exist.
It's like like they, you know what I'm trying to say? Like they say, okay, we can collab. All right, collab with you, but you don't really collab with me. More or less, I'm collabing with you.
Right.
You didn't help me where when you she didn't help us do shit,
Right.
but they collab with us.
Herein lies the situation. What I like for a lot of people to understand: if somebody's doing something to you,
What's up, Frank G?
you
What's up,
getting
Amy?
your feelings hurt. It's just another one of the things they want. Because if they cared about whether or not your feelings were hurt, if they cared about whether or not you thought about what you thought about them, they wouldn't do it in the first place. You don't. When you're doing something wrong to somebody, you don't care. So your hurt feelings don't mean shit. Your tears don't mean nothing. None of that. And it doesn't help you. So I think if we start feeling that way, especially about people who don't matter at the end of the day, people who don't matter at the end of the day, because ain't nothing. No, I just really said. Now, you're right. It doesn't help. I mean, it doesn't. But what it does is at some point, if you look at it like an ex, ex is an ex is for a reason. You may have some history with them. You may feel some kind of way about them, but at the end of the day, ex is an ex is for a reason. It's the same way with somebody like whoever this person is messing with Taj.
Smash the like button,
You
y'all.
messing with Taj for what? Is it gonna help? I don't see when I don't understand. There's nothing you can make me, nothing you can do, nothing you can say to make me understand. Because knocking somebody else down does not pick me up. Messing with Taj's content and doing stupid shit and threatening her does not make me have any more subscribers. If anything, people will want to leave me because I'm trifling to tell. So I have to look at it like that. But somebody who looks at it in a way that they could just turn on somebody that they cared about, they never cared about you. Make no mistake about it. If somebody really cares about you, they won't do anything outwardly to hurt you. They won't. They won't.
That's it.
So you getting your feelings hurt because they meant something to you. That's just it's automatic. You can't help it. But as soon as you can get rid of it, get rid of it because they don't care. Your feelings just hurt. It doesn't bother them one way or the other. It doesn't bother them. If y'all not liking them and talking about them bothered them, then they wouldn't have did it. Cause see, when something bothers you or you don't want the backlash, you don't do it because it's not that much profit in it. How much profit was actually in what she did? Nothing physical.
Well, actually, she got how they call it. She got monetized, and she's getting all her coins because she's utilizing Tosh Time stuff.
Right, but what I'm saying is, unless Tasha Time plans to
But,
hey Leilani.
but Tosh Time is. I told her to handle that with the correct way, with the use the law, call YouTube,
Yeah.
Do what you got to do. Handle it that way,
Hey, Poodoo. Hey,
and
y'all.
hopefully, they either take her YouTube channel or I told her to get a restraining order. Just try to handle it the right way. Cause see, me technically, I go find this. I'm gonna be good about it, but for real, whew, call some police friends. I need some addresses. I need to find this person.
Holly, why are you sitting my lap?
But halftime people, they want to be computer bullies and stuff, and it's sad though. But I just feel bad that Tosh, by us meeting her and see her online, and it's just like nobody shouldn't have to go through that. Not through no grown ass woman.
This is true, but as y'all
This
have
woman is a
seen,
grown ass woman.
you keep saying that like age got
She's
something.
like 50 something, like
Age
middle
has,
50s.
Age has nothing to do with your maturity level. And some people are who they are. I don't care. You keep saying like 50 magically makes your ass have some damn sense. It don't.
Yeah, yeah.
50s don't mean shit. It just means you've been here 50 years and your ass should know better. So if that's the case, anything can make it worse because our ass should know better. You in your 50s and you know this bullshit. Sit your ass down somewhere. Because at the end of the day, you ain't living long enough to be beating back this karma you about to bring on your ass. So I just can't. Age does not make you smarter. Who said that? Young idiots turning to old, yeah, and do.
You right, Leilani, you right, boss lady Lexi. You right. You actually, how they call it,
But bullies
don't have no age limit.
But bullies only the stuff that's going on with Tosh. We talking about how somebody that Tosh helped went so far as to get personal, talking about death threats, stealing content, using it as their own. It's just been an ongoing barrage. I don't know what the name of the woman is. I wouldn't even say it if I did. But I'm like, I mean, y'all keep saying age, and shit, and I guess she figuring out. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. The older you get, the less you give a fuck about what folks think about you. So if she was already kind of sorry and trifling before, then she ain't got nothing but worse. She ain't got nothing but better. So
try to speak religion.
I get so tired of people using religion to justify the way they do shit.
No, I'm just saying she tried to do content about religion.
No.
How you gonna be a bully and then talk about God?
Cause bullies always dump the Bible.
That's just like reckless. But it's like I just feel bad.
They wouldn't bully in real life. I mean, they wouldn't do that in real life. Cause in real life, those are consequences. You can't sit up. Let me tell you what you can't tell me. You're gonna beat my ass. Police gonna be knocking on your door. That's a terrorist threat. You can't threaten me with physical harm. So that's why they do that shit on YouTube, because they haven't figured out how to catch up with YouTube and things like that. You have to have something a little bit more, and I'm gonna just beat your ass on these YouTube streets. But in real life, you can't tell nobody about to beat their ass.
Right.
You can't tell nobody you gonna kill them and no shit like that.
That's crazy, but it's sad. It's sad. It's like people. What she say? Don said, "Bully target people that think are weak." That's so true. That's true. That's every day though. I mean, it's just. When I talked to Tosh Thursday night,
I heard him.
I felt her like her pain.
People.
Like I felt she was strong because when she was talking to me, I had to calm her down because she was a little upset about the whole situation. Sorry about that, y'all.
Not that one. It's that one, baby. Why you keep trying to turn your phone down?
Shit, I don't know. It's that one. Yeah, I felt her pain. I felt how she, while she was talking, I could feel her hurt, but I could feel the aggressiveness where she's at the point where she's mad and she's pissed off behind it, But like I told Tosh, don't let this woman, mess with your health. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm trying to get this going. Because I'm if you want to chime in and call, I'm about to put the number out there. But she shouldn't have to go through anybody, not just Tosh time. Anybody that's going through this right now, you shouldn't have to go through this. It shouldn't. That shouldn't even be less of your problems. But I didn't, I was bullied when I was young, but as an adult, I never thought people would still do shit like this.
Bullying is old as time, baby.
Yeah, but I didn't think people still not like that. I mean, it's like as you get older, you think, you know, you wouldn't think still act like that.
Age does not change who you are. You just get older. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I didn't think people. I mean, it's like
Age does not change who you are.
as I got older, I changed because
You grew up. You did not change. You still got that little thug might pop out there now and again. You can hear it in when you talk. So no, you didn't change. You grew up. You are who you are. If you are trifling at 15, you are trifling at 21, guess what you're going to be at 25? Trifling. And guess what you're going to be at 50? 50-year-old trifling. If that's who you are, that's who you are. You just going to get older.
hmm
You learn how to adjust how you handle shit because you are older. But make no mistake about it, you are who you are. Y'all keep saying she old. That don't mean shit. That just means she was a pain in the ass when she was young. That's all that means.
yeah.
That means she been doing this shit a minute. That's all that means. So the age ain't got nothing to do with it. The reaction from Tosh has nothing to do with it because that just is the fact that Tosh is what's the word I'm looking for? Sensitive and feels things, and she wouldn't do that to somebody else.
Right.
But make no mistake about it, old girl don't give a shit, and y'all being sad and feeling it. It just, and I know this sounds bad, but y'all know how I be joking and challenges, but the reality is the win. At the end of the day, every time you sit up here mad, she won. Every time you cry, she won. Every time you worry about some stupid shit that come out her mouth, she won. I would not get up. It's the time of day, except for this right here. And I wouldn't have gave her this because she never tells me what the subject is. Because she wouldn't have got this because I wouldn't have did nothing. Because when you sit up there and advertising bitches, that's just like advertising for the stupid. You sit your dumb ass over there in the dark like you supposed to be. And we'll go this way. Just gotta start leaving people behind. When you see somebody acting ass, but because you care about them, or because you've done for them, or whatever, you feel like let me just give them one more chance, and then one more chance, and then one more chance. We gotta stop with that one more chance shit. Cause as soon as our spidey sense start tingling, as soon as our gut start telling us to sack our shit up and go, we supposed to go.
Right.
That's our problem. We spend so much time not going and hoping that if we stay this one more minute, they'll start acting right. This one more second, they'll start acting right. No, no. If your gut is telling you this shit is not kosher, this is not right, listen to it. That's why it's there. It's not just there to be fat. It's there to get you through some shit. That's You know how y'all say we talk about praying and then the answer to our prayers? That's him answering your prayer right there. That little tingle in your stomach, like, maybe I should back up. But we become so invested in people, we become so invested in them that we can't back up. And we do that to the detriment of ourselves. Because trust me, she's going to find a way to be the victim. Not Tosh, the girl who's messing with Tosh.
The lady.
Is gonna find a way to be the victim. I'm not gonna call her a lady. That's a compliment. I'm not gonna call her a lady. I meant what I
Sorry.
said. The little girl.
My bad.
Excuse me. Well, yeah, she's gonna figure out a way to be the victim. So nothing you can do is gonna bother her because see, even if you do figure out a way to get your stick back and mess with her, she gonna swear that we doing something to her.
Right.
Or that Tosh doing something to her.
Mm-hmm.
It's never gonna be her fault in any situation. So stop trying to make it somebody else's fault and just leave them the fuck alone. Let them sit over there. You can't be so crazy by your damn self.
You're right.
You can't do but so much by yourself. If nobody's helping you, if nobody's giving you access to their content, if nobody's helping you out with their brain power in that situation, then there's only so much shit you can do by yourself. So you just let them sit their ass over there by their damn self, and you go on and just keep going. Their whole purpose in life is to pull you down. People bully to make themselves feel better about themselves. They bully you to make themselves feel better. They don't bully you because they don't like you. They don't give a shit about you. You're just somebody who's weaker than them that they can make themselves feel better with. That's all a bully is in every situation. Be it homophobic, be it religious, whatever reason you bully somebody. You bullying somebody so you can feel better. Look what I did. Look how I made them feel.
Mm-mm.
You give bullies too much power. I ask Nick all the time. I ask him, is he being bullied? Do we need to ride out quick? Because I'm every day, some child just committed suicide around my son's age about bullying. Some adult has not made it to the next day because of some bitch said.
All right, D said, being a bully's always going to get you in the end, eventually payback.
But sometimes you get tired of that cosmic payback, and you want the shit to happen like it happened to you. I mean, I've been like that. People like, they'll get theirs in the end, and I'm like, that's all well and good. But I'm getting mine now. Why can't they have some? Just a little bit.
Right.
Just a little taste of what's coming.
Yeah.
If I can't, why can't I have it all now? Where can I got some later? You know what I'm saying?
Bullies has no discrimination. Lexi say that. I'm just scrolling through certain people because it's gonna be hard to go too far back.
No, they don't. They don't discriminate because the purpose of bullying somebody, if somebody's bullying you because
What's up,
of
Pisces?
your
What's up,
of your skin color, let's use that. If
Smash the like button, yeah.
I'll use it like this. When I was growing up, I was bullied because I was light. You ain't really black, you ain't really white, you don't really fit in nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I mean, we was just made different back in the day. I just go home, read a book. Fuck them. I don't care. I ain't care. I can't help how I came out. I can't help how I was born. Now, if it was something I could help being fat. Well, when I was younger, because I was eating what was fed to me. As I got older. I can help being fat. I can't help being mixed. I can't help being light skinned. I can't help having green eyes. Can't help having long hair. So that dumb shit to be bullied about, I just, and it made me act some kind of way when I was a kid.
Pretty say, nah, because we love food.
But nowadays kids and adults cannot take this bullying because y'all let that shit go on too far. You got one good time to call me fat, whatever, fat. What? Come on. What we gonna? Let me see.
Y'all smash the like button, please.
Hold on, I'm talking about myself. Hold on.
Now, let me scroll back, man. You making me get past.
Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna bully myself. Hold on. You need to do something with your damn head. I can't, cause
baby, that's not a mirror.
I'm trying to see what you're talking about. Fat ass, all them extra goddamn chins. Yes, bitch, there's a lot of chins. I wish I could do something. This is one thing I wish I didn't have. I could be fat all over. Could you just took this shit?
People are sick.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, after so long, how much can you? What the hell can you bully me about? Get the fuck out of here. Get off my page.
Sonny said, being on YouTube, you def put yourself out there. That shouldn't be permission for folks to mess with you. Instead, it should be up to us, the tubers, to shift things. Boycott bullies.
Yes, and sort of no. Let me tell you something. When you put yourself in the public eye, and that's what YouTube is.
Facebook, IG,
all
of them.
No, that's social media. There's a difference between. I have 147 friends. That's who sees my shit on my timeline. Because that's the only people who see myself on my timeline. On YouTube, however, I have a video that has close to 100,000 views on it.
Right.
So there's an immense difference between me being in the public eye. Anybody randomly can hit my video and watch my video. And for whatever reason, like or dislike me from that one video. You can't see shit on my Facebook, on my Instagram, or none of that. So when you become a YouTube content creator and you're making videos, you're putting yourself out there with vlogs and everything, we are putting ourselves out there for the scrutiny. I don't like it, which is why I didn't want to be on camera when we first started, because I don't like that kind of attention. I don't. It's not that I give a shit about what you say about me, because I'm not going to stay in the house. It's just that I don't want, because I know me.
It's hot. You hot.
I turned the air. Because I know me, and I know my mouth, and I know my slick shit gonna come out my mouth. You ain't gonna call me fat so many times. I'm like, bitch, yes,
Whew.
and can we? What's next? You can't call me but old. So yeah, every day I get older. Shit. So it's only so long before I start cussing everybody out. You can't be on TV or YouTube or whatever like that because you sign up for it. It's like people in the. Now that being said, you should be able to have a certain amount of privacy, and people shouldn't be able to come out to shit like your kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how many times you see Nick on here. Don't come at Nick. Nick is a child. And when you come at him, that's it. I'm done. There's blockage and everything. And as long as you ain't in Virginia, only thing you gonna get is blockage. But my kid is the only thing you can't come for.
Leilani says, shoot, I have messy bullies. I have messy bullying family members. I paid them no mind when I was a kid, and now as an adult, they still get the same amount of attention. None. I feel you.
Well, I mean, bullies don't have to be strangers.
What's up, Bird?
Bullies ain't gotta be strangers. Bullies are people who think that by their actions and the things they say and the things they do to you, that they can diminish you, that they can make you feel bad about yourself. But it makes them the big man or the big woman when they do that shit. No, it just makes you a scared little punk ass kid. And what's gonna happen is, just like with every bully mess around and bullies the wrong one. And it don't matter if you can't fight. Just fight back. Watch their stop. Because a bully can't have all that on them. A bully can't have no kickback. A bully can't have nobody say, and yeah, you fat too. So we fat together. What up? They can't have that. So I'm with Leilani. Every day is you can get it day, and I don't give a damn what DNA we related by. Hello.
Wait a minute, I was reading.
Tosh is now. I don't know 100%. I'm not 100% on anybody. I do 99.9 because you never know what situation may cause somebody to do something.
Right.
But from all of what I know now, Tosh is a very humble, kind, funny, silly person. And if she took her time out to help somebody, and they chose to do what they did and be wrong, that is no reflection upon Tosh. That is none. That is all 100% on whoever decided that they had to attack somebody. Now, you ain't going to attack nobody. They give as good as they got. You're going to attack somebody who is nice, who is sweet. You will get the right one. What do you want? You like to bite. I don't know. Stop trying to rub you. I'm not rubbing you, Kylie. Don't be licking me.
Yeah, but like she said, it's just, we met Tosh. I talked to Tosh. And that's that whole situation that she's going through. I don't wish that upon nobody. Sit down, Kylie. It's just sad, like I said, to hear it. If when you're talking to the actual person.
Is this the trolls or bullies? Is a combination of the trolls and the bullies?
Well, yeah, because she done got, the same woman done got a couple of channels. She has some.
Well, okay.
So
okay,
she trolling Tosh. I'm gonna tell you how this works.
But
hold on. No. If you doing a live for all the content creator like Leilani, Lexi, and a few other people that does lives, if you're doing a live and Tosh time is in that live, and you notice in the middle of your own live, unless a mod catches it, this lady has so many channels, she'll say things out the norm in the middle of your live. Like, I'm just sitting here waiting for something to pop up for some reason.
Oh, Miss Anna, I'm so sorry.
I'm just waiting for something to pop up, but she would say something.
Oh, baby, I'm so sorry.
What happened, baby?
I'm sorry. She threw me off. That is why I need Lisa here to call somebody.
How you just...
I was trying to see who's up there. That is why my 15-year-old shot herself in the mouth. She was cremated about a year ago. I'm so sorry,
to hear that, Miss Anna.
And I promise you on everything, that is why I act the way I act, and I say the things I say, and I get crunk when we get talking about bullies and shit like that. Because at the end of the day, I cannot. I cannot. I don't want him to fall down and scratch his knee. I don't want him to play football because they're going to hurt my baby. They're going to mess up his money maker.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want a little girl to make him sad. You know what I'm saying? And every time I scroll down my timeline, there's some beautiful little boy or little girl who is taking their life because of bullying. 100% because of bullying. Because of some shit, some stupid ass kids. Even adults done got into that shit now. And that really pisses me off because somebody really need to go fuck these grown ass people up. But every time I see that, I come hug my baby and I just randomly call him. And I know he be sick of that shit. Because he be upstairs playing the game. Some gonna have to come in here. He can't get bit by no bear, no shark, or nothing. Because unless it's swimming up near his PS4, he ain't gonna know nothing about it. But I'm cool with that. Because like I said, every day, Miss Anna, something like that is said. And I don't know if I could be on the live a year later. I don't know if I could be on somebody live, anybody live.
Right.
So I commend you. I commend you.
Nick.
But I think his thing came on.
I don't know, but Nick about to be short.
But, so, I'm very sorry. But that's what I get so passionate about, that I have Brittany, who's an adult, but she's on YouTube. And I don't want that shit happening to her. I don't want somebody saying something to her. I have to watch what I say, because hell, I don't know what the hell you can say half the time, because people take it and go left with it. This is fucking ridiculous.
Right.
This is ridiculous. That we can't have, we can't help people because we scared of what they gonna do. It's sad that you can't be the kind of person that can take help, and you have to be messy, and you have to troll and talk about people to make yourself feel better. What the hell is that?
Squirrel. Yeah, but like I said, this woman got several YouTube accounts, and what happens if, like I said, if you live, and out of nowhere, Tosh Time is in the middle of the live, she'll say something smart to try to get Tosh Time to leave. She'll say smart stuff, or try to, like, if you're not paying attention and your mom's not paying attention, she'll say slick stuff in there to make you try to not like Tosh. Trust me, watch your lives.
Tim.
Watch your live. It can be a boat. It's gonna be they can be clearly sitting right in here right now. Why is Callie just walking across?
I don't know.
You got something to say, dog? You had your turn.
I say it.
Oh, you waiting?
Yeah, they need to make. They are trying to get better at making laws for bullying, but bullying in and of itself is not. You don't.
Come here, Cat.
The killing part is you don't start breaking laws until the other person starts hurting themselves.
Right.
And that's the bad part. It's sort of like stalking and stuff like that. It's one of those obscure things that happens that until somebody is hurt or killed, then the law has not been broken. Because you're just talking about somebody. And that's basically what a bully does. But you just talking about somebody is not an illegal offense. 9 times out, most people, you can talk. I mean, I don't know, back when we was growing up, what y'all call it? We call it the dozens.
What you mean?
Going back and forth on each other, talking about people, talking about their mama, you know what I'm saying?
We
call it the dozens. Back
we call
when
it,
I was coming up.
In DC, we call it Joning.
We call it Joning too, but the dozens, when you would go back and forth about your mama this, your mama that, you too fat. This
well, now it's called roasting each other.
Now they roasting now. We jonesing on each other back when I was in Atlanta. But you could do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yeah, dissing people. Yeah. You know, you could do that. And you had your bullies, but most of the time, didn't nobody like them either. You know what I'm saying? The bullies wasn't somebody. When I went to school, now a lot has changed. When I went to school, the bully wasn't the popular person. The bully people didn't like them either.
Brittany said they called it fry you up. They fry you, yep.
Yeah,
Brittany said they fry you.
But we could take that. You know what I'm saying? You got bullied and you went your ass home and read a book or watched TV or played a game. We didn't have no video games. We figured out we went outside, played in the woods. Shit.
Play with the worms outside.
There's no time I was like Michael Jackson climbing trees and shit. I had nothing else to do but climb a tree, play with my dog. So, When we went home, we went home. It's the same thing as we would fight Friday after school and be at the game Friday night together like ain't shit happened because that's just the way the world works. You always had that one person you hated. I had one chick I hated the whole school year. I fought that bitch and I meant to fight her the next day until we was through. But we never went anywhere together. But you know, but that's just how it was nowadays. You can't do that. Nowadays kids don't know how to take being called anything. You gotta know how to take being called whatever the hell you are, huh?
Brittany,
Shut up. Who was the mailman?
the mailman game on
I
the
don't know what the
Sega.
hell the damn mailman.
The mailman, it was
I played
Paperboy.
Sonic.
It was
I didn't play
Paperboy.
on Sonic. I played Sega. I mean on Sega I played Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, okay, so that was that part. Now the other issue is people are attacking a view is a view. You know, a view is a view. She lives out here in the D.C. area also. She actually on the Maryland side, but like I said, we like 45 minutes away from each other. And
You better tell him, Miss Anna.
I didn't know all the stuff she was going through until I heard it the other day. And then people were hating and bashing on her because she's in Vegas having a good time. It's like, same thing with her. Why do people care what people doing? If you're not helping a person, why entertain and cause confusion?
Herein lies the problem. Y'all know I'm about to say something. YouTube, not YouTube. View, Tosh, very different. Very different. That being said, I can't find no fault in what the hell you doing. If you want, I just learned a whole bunch of shit that I didn't know nothing about. And my thing is what people keep fucking with a view, and
That's right, Don. That's the game. Go ahead, keep talking.
they keep fucking with a view. Now y'all already know you don't give two fucks. Not two, not a half one, not a piece of it, not a deposit. She don't give a shit. She say what she want. She say it how she want it. She say it as loud as she want it. She say it as often as she want it. And her ass will go on 300 lives in one day if she got to get that shit off her chest.
Right?
And fucking, I don't understand why I'm messing with her, cause she don't care. Now.
But they hurt her feelings the day she cried this morning. They hurt.
Why
her.
would they do that?
I missed a lot. Okay, because people were so. She was saying how homeless she is. She live in her van, and then she had already got her plane ticket. And then people trying to say she spent the money people gave her, super chat and cash app and all that on her trip, and then, they just haters out there just hating the fact that did she be homeless is in Vegas, but there
are factors. Let me tell you how you can be homeless. For everybody who thinks that being homeless is just them people that sleep on the streets up on a piece of paper. Being homeless is having no address. Now you may have somewhere to sleep, but it ain't your house. So guess what you are? Homeless. You sleeping on somebody's couch. Guess what you are? Homeless. The reality is I have been that way. That don't stop you from your kids going to school, you going to work, you having a life. It just means your address ain't your address. So y'all sitting up there hating on this girl because she done help you. Let me tell you something.
No, that's a lady.
Yeah, she's a lady. She's a view. Because y'all know. What Dale Givens, she's such a fucking lady. So it's easy to sit up there and not realize that you don't have anything after you've given everybody else. It's really easy to look up and one day you do not have the shit you had. And you can sit up there and talk about all the money you get from Brittany said something about super chats.
Yeah, good.
But she had already had. If somebody want to buy you a ticket to Vegas, carry your ass to Vegas. I don't give a damn. If that money wasn't for your rent, it wasn't for a new house, it was for a ticket to Vegas. Get your ass on the airplane and go to Vegas. If somebody already rented you a hotel room or you done did it, you got the money allocated for it, carry your ass to Vegas and have fun. You don't stop having fun because you're homeless. The only thing you have to understand is that some people are just what they are. Homeless is just not who she is. That's just one aspect of her life right now because she has helped people past help. And now y'all want to jump on her because she don't want to sit around looking miserable. That's some. It's enough miserable bitches in the world. Please leave people alone when they're not. Yes. Yes.
Say what you talking about, baby.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Cause you saying yes to
Oh,
two.
hold on. Yeah. All right there. Wait a minute.
Which one? This one here?
No, that's Britney's. I read Britney's. Living paycheck to paycheck. You're right. You don't know what your future holds, and I don't care what you got going on. This is correct. Most people are one paycheck away from being home. We live in America. America,
Smash the like button, you guys.
y'all know it's going through some changes, some turmoils, but the reality is this is a very capitalistic situation. And if you ain't got the capital, you ain't got the situation.
Right.
I luckily am with a very hardworking, dedicated, amazing human being who makes sure I'm good. But what does it? Hey y'all. Hey y'all.
Who's,
Motherfucker.
what's up, y'all? I'm trying to do something real quick.
But I'm a paycheck away. All of us are a paycheck away, a situation away, an illness away. You can't look down on nobody else ever. How they roll is how they roll. And you sitting up there worrying about what she doing, how she doing it, when she doing it, and why she doing it. Them is your feelings. You do your thing the way you want to do your thing. You can't put that shit on nobody else. And that's our problem, trying to get people to act the way we want them to act.
Right.
I want View to act like a View.
I couldn't even see a view acting no type of other way. You know what I'm saying? Because I done got used to it. I can't wait till we meet her, but it's just like, it's just
I
who
want
she
View to
is.
act like a View. I don't want her to act like Tosh. I don't want her to act like Lisa. I don't want them to be like a love thing. I want a View to be a View. Because I know it's about to be some shit I'm going to start laughing about. I'm be like, because most time she'll turn it on and I'll be going there, what have you cussing about today?
Right.
Because she cussing about something. Y'all know she is. But that's cool because that's who she is. That's cool. You look at YouTubers, you look at us to be who we are, the people that y'all watch us for. I can't be like um um somebody else. I can't be like the big YouTubers. I can't be like the children. I can't be like them.
Prince,
Y'all look at
like
me.
Prince family.
Yeah, I can't. Y'all look at me to be me. I can't be like nobody else.
Yeah.
But you can't make me be nobody else either. You can't make me act the way you want me to act because you think that's the way I'm supposed to act because that's no, no. If you don't like it, don't look at it. If people don't like what the fuck are you doing, guess what? Guess how quick a click work? I can click us off right now. Be off. I ain't gotta say shit else. Click and gone. That you can do that shit on anything. You ain't gotta listen, hear, look at, or see nobody you don't want to. You damn sure ain't gotta comment on what the hell they doing. Whatever you going through, let her go through it. Be there for her when she get out of it. If you don't want to be there for her when she get out of it, get the fuck on and shut the fuck up on the way out the door.
Can I get a witness? Yeah, baby. You just went. You went like, hey, boy.
Because I know that I can be very, very. But I let everybody do their thing. Gay, straight, young, old, black, white, I don't care. Be you, do you, have fun. I watch all of it. But if I don't want to see you, if I don't want to talk to you, if I don't want to hear your voice, I don't cut your shit off. I don't say anything, bad or good. I just don't listen to it. Why can't we all just adopt that? If I don't like your content, I don't flip your shit on. If I don't like the sound of your voice, I don't turn your volume up. If I don't like the way your face look, I don't turn your video on. I don't have to say that I don't like the way your face look. I don't like the way your shit sound. I don't have to say none of that. I just You don't exist to me. I don't like it, so I go about my business. Why the hell can't we just adopt that? As opposed to having to tell somebody all the time how we feel about what they doing. Now, if I'd have made you feel some kind of way, feel free to tell me. If I have made your day and made you happy, feel free to tell me. If I have pissed you the fuck off and you don't like my damn eyebrows, feel free to fucking tell me. But don't sit up there and keep sitting up there with some bullshit about what I need to do and how I need to change to be a better me for you. Fuck you. Sorry. Yes, Raylo. I don't want anybody to be anything for me. I don't want anybody. I don't want one bum squad member. I don't want one subscriber. I don't want one family member. I don't want anybody to be anything they are not ever for me. I don't want you to change for anybody. If you feel like some shit you need to change about yourself, you do it for you. But other than that, don't change for anybody. That includes and especially means YouTube. You have people, all they do all day is sit up there and look at people's damn videos and write some fucked up shit. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
But that's just like we was talking about the toss time thing. Same thing. She said the woman watching her, and then she's taking her shit and running with it, or she writing some dumb shit. It's just...
Why? Why take your time out of your day? Why take that breath? Why take that mental power? Why take those seconds that you might need later on to hurt somebody else's feelings, to make somebody feel bad, to look down on somebody? Why don't you just keep that shit to yourself? Why? Why must you comment? Why must you get on there and say shit? Why must you make somebody feel bad? Oh, I just, I really don't like the way she said that. Okay. Well, what did she say? Now, if you're gonna have a dialogue with me, let me say this. If you're gonna have a dialogue with me, if I've said something during this chat that you didn't agree with, and you want us to go back and forth, having an constructive conversation and having a real dialogue, maybe changing how I feel about a situation, maybe changing how you feel about a situation, you feel free to hit me up in this stream and in them comments. Cause I got no problem. If you got some shit that I ain't seen and I need to see to fix my eyeballs, then let me see it. But if you just want to call me and call, you know what I'm saying? You want to call me and kind of old fat bitches and hoes, and you need to stop eating, and you need to look, you sweating or some shit. Then somebody say something about me sweating. First of all, unless I'm having hot flashes in the middle of the night, I don't sweat, bitches. This fat bitch does not sweat. No. You need to, my bath the body always works. So I was just 12. Somebody said something about me looking like I sweat into the food or some shit. Like,
mm-hmm. You making the faces.
That's what I feel. That's the face that I feel like people that be trolling and doing stupid shit. That's what I feel like they be doing when they be on the when they be writing comments like
DC KOOLAID and Lisa.
hello.
Hold on 1 second. Let me
I think
get you.
she tearing up something.
I'm tearing up. Hold
no,
on.
she don't know what she doing right.
I ain't use the phone. I ain't use the phone in a minute. Hold on 1 second.
Go to the thing.
I gotta get back to the thing. Here you go, speaker.
Hello?
It didn't click on. Wait a minute. Hold on. What I do? This ain't the regular phone. Wait a minute. Here you go, right here. All right. Hello?
Hey, this is ATL.
Hey, ATL, Shawty. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna keep y'all. I'm gonna try to talk fast because Destiny's been having a moment, like I said. But the bullying thing has like really got to me. And like I said, I know 3 other people that's going through it, but I just kind of, sit back and watch. But watching the thing kind of got to me because one night she did a where you could call in, and she allowed me to call in, and we talked, and and her listening to Destiny being bullied back in the day, like it still affects her, and she's 20, and so this is a touchy subject to me because you got a lot of kids like taking the life from it. Like that's why I don't even get on Facebook because there's literally 2 or 3 kids that are taking their lives a day down my timeline.
Yes,
And
yes,
this stuff needs to
ATL.
stop. And I found some genuine people here on YouTube.
Hey, Mom.
You guys are one of them.
Thank you.
And I'm trying not to cry.
That's all right, baby. I do it all the time. Trust me when I tell you. I understand. Every time I look on my timeline, I be wanting to fight somebody, and I be wanting to come up and hug my baby, and he be looking at me like, "Why you always want to hug on me?" I'm like,
Yeah.
he used to be so lovey-dovey.
And watching my daughter go through that as a special needs child, and right before y'all came on, she was talking about that and talking about the girl that used to do that for her in 5th grade. And she, like I said, she's 20, but she functions between a 5 and a 10-year-old. So I'm learning that things that happened to her before is affecting her now. I'm just glad that she don't know how to talk about killing herself. So the only thing she knows how to do is act out like a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
So I'm having to run behind her today after she talked about it. And so that's what I'm saying. Watching Times yesterday, that really did something to me. Because even though we're adults, it still hurts in some kind of way. And then especially when you go as far as talking about, I don't know how to say it. We were just talking about it. That she's threatening her. And I'm not sure who this person is, but the threatening is too far.
Right. You crossing boundaries when you take it
Yeah,
to that level.
That's way too far, and I don't know Taj personally. I just know her through lives and her coming in mine, or through Instagram and stuff like that. But what I found loyal about her was I don't care who live we was in. She's even better than y'all, and she always asked me, "Has my grandbaby came yet?"
Right.
My own friends that I know in person don't ask me that.
I get
So
you.
for somebody to be bullied like this.
She's
me.
very people oriented. She's very in tune to people. So I mean, she's just. I don't wish it on anybody. Cause I was about to say, everybody's like she don't deserve it. Nobody really deserves it. Even the people you don't like really don't deserve it because nobody really deserves it. But the reality is there are just some bullshit ass, sorry ass people out there, and they're gonna be who they are. And I think that's why I know it doesn't sound right, but I was telling her earlier, and it's something my mom used to tell me when I was younger all the time that kind of hurt my feelings then, but kind of didn't because I didn't care. She said, "You just don't care about anybody." I said, "No." I said, "I care about the people I care about, and I don't care about anybody else." She was like, because my mom didn't raise me. My grandmother did. And I would die for my grandma. As a kid, I would lay it down for my grandma. I wasn't raised with my siblings. Now, I don't know if I died for them back when I was young. I fight for them.
Right. Oh, I know that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I died.
Yeah.
But my mom, because she used to be like, you just didn't care. And it wasn't until I had Nick that I actually started caring about other people. I really didn't. I mean, but I think we need to get to a certain amount of that because that's why people can do the things that they do. That's why somebody can mess with your baby because because we teach people to feel. Because we teach our kids to be sympathetic and empathetic and to listen to the next person. But in reality, what we're teaching them is to open up because the world is different when we were growing up. It was more simple when I was coming up. And with each progressive generation, it became more complicated. It's super complicated now for Nick. I can't imagine when he becomes somebody's dad, what it's going to be for him. To try to raise these kids. We can't raise these kids the way we was raised because that ain't the world we live in. We got to raise them for the 2019. We got like Juvenile said, we got to let them take over for the 20s and the 2000s because right now we can't raise them before. We got to tell them to hut their hard. We got to tell them, hey, Nick got 2 jobs. Come home, and if they start it, finish it. Them 2 jobs he got.
Wow.
He got 2 jobs.
Well,
Make
I
it
know
home.
y'all have raised a respectful young man. I know that because he's so much different than what I see out here where I stay. These
Cause I
little
would
kids,
choke
4
the
and 5
shit out
years
of him
old,
to
walking
your
around,
ass.
and the stuff that's coming out their mouth is nasty.
Nick, see, Nick get busted. So niggas had busted issues with his. Oh, he cuss. I'm his mama. Clearly, y'all know the boy know how to cuss. That being said, he knows not to.
Right. They
And
know
knows,
when and when not to, especially in being raised right. They know when and when not
yeah,
to.
they know that they can't do it in front of us. I mean, we're in our 50s and we still don't cuss in front of her mom and dad. I messed around. I
Right.
think I said shit the other day, and I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
sorry." No, I went. I went. Oh, wait a minute. Like I had said all kind of cuss words. I was like, "Oh shit," and then
Yeah.
So, but we just gotta raise them, and we gotta adjust how we do. We've been taught to be sympathetic and to be empathetic and to lend an ear and to this and the third, but you can't do that with everybody. That's where they get us at.
There is so many good people on YouTube that I have came across in my situation with Destiny and Sean. But at the same time, it's these bad people that's making it bad for people like me. Because, and I don't know if I'm saying that right, but as far as even just the 5 minutes or 10 minutes that I'm talking right now, a lot of people don't take the time out to listen to what's really going on. But that's what I like about y'all. That's what I like about Mom and Pop, Lexi, Tash Time. Because y'all have taken the time out towards me and my family. Stuff that y'all don't have to do. And it's just the small things. Whether it's conversation, whether it's a text, how Sean doing, it's been done. I don't get that here. I don't get that in real life.
right.
Well, we realize.
And so when you got people bullying, well, you know what I mean.
I know.
Real life.
You know she had
I
to
ain't
mess
never
with you.
seen y'all before. I want to meet y'all, so I want I can count on 5 my hand on the ones I really, really, really want to meet, and y'all are one of them. But at the
Oh,
same time, y'all got some bad folks that's making it hard for. I'm not saying that y'all might not want to meet people like me, but it's making it hard when you got people that's doing this to time, and y'all don't know me from a can of paint.
right.
I could be that person. And at the same time, everybody guard is up because don't nobody know what really Katie talk, trying to hurry up for Destiny start tripping. Y'all really don't know what I'm about, only what I have told you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I could be like this really bad person. I know I'm not, but I'm just saying I could be a bad
You could
person.
be. I mean, but that's just the perils of doing what we do. You put yourself out there, and the reality is that you got to take the good with the bad, but you got to be able to take the good with the bad. If you ain't a good person, then that's on you. That ain't on me. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's not on me. If you do something to me, that's still not on me. That's still on you. Everything that you choose to do, bad or good, somebody is on you. Now you choose to be an ass. Let me tell you the 2 things that happen is what you did. That still ain't on me, and the ass whooping you gonna get still ain't on me. Cause you should have started none. What I'm saying is that if I don't come for you, and something happen, and it's not gonna happen. I ain't come for you. So me and you can't have no issue. But if you come for somebody and you come for them wrong, everything happens after that to you is yours, bad or good. Might be some good consequences, might be some bad ones, but they all yours. And I think that's what we need to realize.
That's that ATL sound coming out of you right there, for real. Yeah.
I mean, that's what we need to realize. Everything that's happening to Tosh ain't got shit to do with Tosh. It has nothing to do with Tosh. It's 100% on the person that's doing it to her. Everybody that's fucking with a view, it ain't got nothing to do with a view. If you don't like the fuck a viewer doing, don't watch her. Don't listen to her. Don't talk to her. You ain't got to. If you don't like it, leave her alone. If you don't like where the fuck she at, you ain't got to see it. Guess what? A viewer's on a video. Which means a video, a camera, whatever that thing. Because they always talk about me talking about videos and shit.
On her phone.
I always talk about me videotaping shit. But y'all know what I mean.
She don't videotape my bad.
Shut up. Anyway, so if you don't like what the fuck a viewer doing, don't. You ain't got to. If you don't like what Tosh doing,
people come to me and be like, your channel was all over the place. But this is my outlet to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? To I guess, how do you say that? To kind of like ease my mind with what I go through with this.
Yeah.
And I just feel like this, if nobody want to watch, all I can do is respect that. I don't make nobody watch. You know, it is what it is. But, you know, at the same time, I'm not, you know, don't make me feel like I'm a bad person, because the night I had trolls come on mine, it had never happened to me. Never. But they was on there threatening me, and I was like, wait a minute. I ended up starting taking videos down because I didn't know what YouTube was about at that point in time.
Right.
And so when you come in my live and you threaten me and talking about what you about to do to me, and then I don't play that because I had my kids
She just
on there.
closed it, baby. Close
Brittany,
it because
close
her
that.
eyes.
This the one that bothered you.
Yeah, let's give me that. Make my eyes was dilated. That is fine. Leave those alone. Yeah. Yeah, I get that though.
Yeah.
But it's just.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Don't take nothing down out of your stuff. Leave your content where it is. Leave you where you are. Forget them people.
I hate I did that now because I've learned now you have to have the tougher skin to do what you're doing. And my neighbor, I was letting him do it, you know, do like little gaming videos.
Mm-hmm.
And he was so upset yesterday that I took him down, and I had to explain to him why I did that. But at the same time, you know, I had to sit back and say, hold on, okay, these are trolls. I don't know what this is about, but they were threatening me or whatever. But at the same time, now I'm learning it is what it is. This is my channel. My videos mean something to me. Whether it does to anybody else, they mean something to me because that's the reason why I do it. That's the reason why I put them. But kept me back then. But now, I don't. But see, now I can't go live because I ain't got that on tape. So,
She don't have what on her?
but...
I
But
mean,
to be honest, I don't even want the K no more after the stuff I've been seeing. I'm here to support. I'm here to show love. That's it. You know, I love the people that I've met and all of that.
Right. It's a lot. And like I tell people, if you're not a strong person and can handle, you know, the negativity, it's not for you. Because even though you think you're coming on YouTube for positive things, like we are a positive channel, but we have been attacked. We have.
Yeah.
But we were strong enough to get through it. Whereas some people, they're not strong enough, they just automatically delete their channels and stuff.
Yeah, because I almost did it. But God got me through all that. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to continue doing what I do. And that's it. And that's what I'm still doing. I'm rocking the way that I do.
Right. All right. Well, we got.
Thank y'all for talking and this subject and all of that, because that's the sad thing. It needs to be talked about. A lot of people brush it up under the rug. Nobody talks about this stuff nowadays.
Right.
That's why these kids are taking their life.
Right.
One just took theirs yesterday. He was 11 years old.
That's crazy.
This is sad. This is sad.
Little boy and little boy. Did you see the little boy in Birmingham? That was 15 years old and killed himself? Oh, my child.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. He was 15 years old and he was gay and they were bullying him for being gay and he killed himself. Beautiful little boy. Another little boy, 10 years old, killed himself because they messed with him for being fat.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah. The one that I think yesterday, it was because he was supposed to be fat. And that's sad.
That's crazy.
I mean,
So
child after child is doing this.
I've seen at least 10 on my timeline on Facebook that killed themselves in the past 2 weeks.
And I don't understand where kids learn that shit from. I didn't know about killing myself. I like me too much.
Yeah.
I mean, even me, I liked me too much when I was growing up. I mean, when I was a kid, I was bullied constantly. I was constantly bullied for being too light, not black enough. I'm in the South. I was constantly bullied for that.
Right.
I was constantly being, you don't know what it's like to be black. I was constantly, you don't know what it's like to be white. Why your eyes green? Why your hair so long? Why you wear your hair like that? Oh, you think you better than we are. That was constant. That's why I turned myself to books. That's why I turned to reading. Yeah. I was a nerd, but I hated school because I was miserable because it was always. But I didn't think about killing myself. Shit, tomorrow was a new day. It was a new book for me to read. I mean, but that was me. I don't understand. And I was raised in the South by a little bit old black lady. And trust me, I got my ass whooped on a regular basis. Every time I turn on the TV, you can't beat your kid's ass no more. You can't say nothing to them. You can't do nothing to them.
Yep.
So the people because you got kids raising bullies that don't mean to raise bullies.
Yep.
because they can't
Yep,
beat their
definitely.
ass no more. You can't discipline your kids. You can't fuss at them. If you fuss at them, the kids call the people. You got kids calling
Yep.
police. My wish, my
Uh
grandmama told me, call them. See, won't you be dead by the time they get here? I'm like,
huh. And that's the problem nowadays. You can't, like you said, you
I'm
can't
like,
do
did she
none of
just
that.
threaten me with death? I mean, we was threatened with death. We was threatened with hangers. Go get the switch your damn self. Go get
Yep.
that
Yep.
belt. They would throw
Bring it
shit
up.
at your
Make sure
ass
it's ready at
like
the end.
they would throw frisbees at your ass. Don't have no frisbees and no balls of shit sitting around the house. Ask Nick. He got hit in the head with a ball a couple times. I used to keep a nerf
Yep.
ball for his little bad ass. He be
Eh,
doing stuff.
Hold on. Ask Brittany about these.
Watch your foot up.
Ask Brittany about these.
She still
Brittany,
get
you
remote throw in her ass.
She be like,
Brittany is
but
27.
Ma, that's
I don't
woo,
say
woo, 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 boom.
Oh, Brittany is some age, but she still get remote throw to her.
All right,
But
let's.
you know, it's sad because I got bullied and stuff. I know it's crazy, but I got bullied by doctors and things like that. Like, since I had kids and like taking them to the doctors, like they're looking at me like, okay, your kids are biracial and my voice is different. I can't help that. I can't help how I talk. I can't help how I sound. I can't help that my kids are mixed, but that doesn't mean.
Yeah,
be
girl, you
mean to
live in
me.
Atlanta. Everybody mixed it in.
Huh?
You live in the South, baby. Everybody got a
All
little
right.
beige ass baby running around there. Somebody was
Exactly.
pissing off their mom and daddy with somebody of another race. Trust me when I tell you.
Racism topic.
I'm still dealing with that now,
Yeah, that's
though.
next.
Well, I don't care where I take Destiny or my son to, I still deal with that now. And I'm just like, don't
Ew.
judge me or judge my kids. We here at the doctor's office. Don't. That's why I feel like the doctors that Miss Destiny brings up. And some people understand when I tell them the situation and tell them the story, but at the same time, and that's what me and Tasha was talking about. If I don't know if y'all know what a shunt is.
Is it what?
Yeah, it's a shunt. It's
Yeah.
It's
Oh
a
yeah,
machine
shunt.
that's
Yeah. It's like a
yeah, that's inside your brain that drains the fluid.
yeah.
So my daughter has had that. I'm a knock on wood. She's had that 19 years. She's never had it replaced. But the last doctor appointment we went to, they told me they'll never have to see her again until if I think something's wrong with it. But my daughter hasn't been the same in 5 years. I used to didn't have to run out behind her and chase her because she's having a moment. When they took her off her seizure medicine, my daughter's brain has never been the same since.
That's sad.
Oh.
It was like they used her as a guinea pig, and me not knowing the things that I know now, it's like these doctors really damaged her. But I've noticed, and I love everybody. I love all kids. It doesn't matter. But I am noticing that the white kids that I follow, and they go to the same hospital as my daughter,
They take care
my
of
daughter
them.
gets treated totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I've learned
Totally
that.
different.
Yeah.
I've learned that.
I mean, I would love for it to be different, but we are a racist society. We are.
Yeah. Speaking of races,
Yeah.
we got another part 3 topic on this Real Talk Saturday. So ATL,
Uh-oh.
I hate to let you go, but we gotta finish this.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I love the chat.
Give
And I'm
Destiny,
coming back to it.
All right.
give Destiny a hug from us.
I will.
All right.
All right, Leilani said
All
I
right,
got
bye.
whoopings because I hadn't had one in a while. Yeah. Them,
Let me remind you.
here, mind you, this ass whooping. Hold on a minute. Yeah.
Leilani, you need to go get the belt, Brittany. So the next topic is we talked about Tosh Time. We talked about A View.
I don't know about this particular time.
And the last topic I'm gonna talk about is, damn baby, why you looked at me in the camera
Yeah,
like?
because she hasn't told me neither.
So this happened to me Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. Monday that just passed at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I'm going to take a trip. You're going to take a trip.
I was-
Go ahead, tell the story.
I was at Chick-fil-A. Normally I bring lunch, but this particular day I didn't bring lunch. So I was like, well, maybe they still got the fish sandwich because they were doing fish sandwich during Easter time. So when I got there, they didn't have fish sandwich, so I ended up getting a grilled chicken. So I said, normally I take my food back to work and sit at my desk, but then I just felt like, let me just go sit by myself and just, have me time for lunch. So I sit down in the booth like right next to the
Counter.
to the counter, and it's like an area like going towards the bathroom, but it's like booths behind me, some tables in between, and booth along the window. Okay, and not counting all the other side area. So I said, let me just sit down. So I'm sitting there eating, and then this lady, well, the people behind me left. So the rows that had all the people on the by the window was full, and then the other people left in the middle. But this lady and this little boy had just sat down right when I finished eating. So the little Caucasian, I don't know what is she. She might not even be that. She came past me, and she asked the people all along the window, "Do you need a refill?" To every last booth. She even went to the lady and the little kid
Who just got there?
that just got there. She passed me again because she had to go around. She went this way, that way, and then she went back, and then she came back. She passed me 3 consecutive times and said to every last one of them, do they need a refill? Right? Even though I was drinking lemonade and I didn't really want a refill, I did want a cup of ice to take back for my water. She did not once ask me,
Did you say somebody you
hold
wanted?
on, did I want a refill or anything. So she completely left, forgot that.
Hold on.
Yeah, man.
Golly, we stuck. Hold on. She got it. Okay.
She literally didn't ask me if I want anything. So I sat there for a minute, and you know, I was like, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna say nothing. But then as I look around, there's like, I'm the only African American person sitting there, first of all. And then Chick-fil-A already got issues with gay people, so I'm thinking all kinds of things going through my head. But it's like building up. But I said I'm not gonna say nothing there. This is a 20-something-year-old child of me, don't know no better.
If she knew to ask everybody else,
But
she ain't know to ask you.
so
You had a sign up that said "Don't ask me."
So I told the manager to come in on my way out the door. And the manager, the black guy, they were busy because it was lunchtime. So he sent the other Caucasian guy manager, and I explained to him what happened, right? So he was like, "Was she studying psychologist or something that got to do with people?" So she said she wouldn't do that. Maybe she wasn't. I said,
She wouldn't do that.
I said, you know what, sir? It's not making any sense to me. But he was like, do you want any drink? I said, I don't want nothing to drink right now. So then the lady that normally, the older lady that normally, she was on vacation, that normally walks around. I texted her on Tuesday. She didn't come back to work till Friday. I texted her and told her what happened. And she was like, oh, I need to see you. So I said, all right, I'm not going in that Chick-fil-A no more. I'm not ever going in there, ever again. So she was like, well, can you meet me outside? So when I told her what happened, she said, oh, no, that was wrong for her to walk past you and don't ask you, do you like a drink or anything? So she was like, you got to come back in. She said she was going to talk to the people. She told me to write to corporate. I wasn't really trying to write corporate anything. It's just the simple fact, I don't have to go there no more.
No, we're writing them. You don't got to. And I will be there Monday.
It was just so rude. It was messed up.
At lunchtime, their regular shift. On Monday.
So, I felt some kind of way the whole rest of the day. My day was just messed up. Because living in Virginia for the last, almost 20 years now.
Oh, God, yes.
It's about 20 years we've been in Virginia.
No, Virginia.
Because we lived in the city all my life in D.C., but I stayed in Louisiana a lot during the summer. But it's just the principle. Since I moved to Virginia 20 years ago, it's been hell and back when it comes to racism. And I never experienced this in years. Because when we moved on this side, I haven't really experienced it. But when we first moved out here, it was happening like this. Like one time I gave the lady at the CVS my money. She throws it on the counter. And I didn't throw my money down there. That happened. The guy that crossed in front of me while I was looking at tennis shoes at the Foot Locker. And then I grabbed him because I was fresh from D.C. I wasn't thinking this dude can have a gun or anything. I'm straight out DC. You walk in front of us, we gonna snatch you up. So I snatched his ass up and asked him, did you see me? And he apologized real quick because I guess I scared him by grabbing him. But the point is, for this to happen Monday, you don't know how bad it was not to yank that little girl ass. Because if it was back years ago, I would have snatched her ass up. But I was so close to snatching her to ask her, do you see me? Do you not see me? But I said no. Then I started to take the cup and just throw it at her ass. But then I was like, no. Don't handle nothing like that. It just handle it the correct way. But then I look at her and like, I'm not gonna say the person name. They said she looked like she's raised from a racist family. And then I was like, how can you tell that?
Did Charles say it?
No.
Oh, it wasn't Charles.
I was like, how can you say that? And then as I looked at it, because when we go to that Chick-fil-A by my job, when she's normally at the register, she's always looking down when we go up there.
They're a Trump supporting family.
So
I say it. I tell Charles, I be like, babe, they voted for Trump. I have no shame calling you out. If you voted for Trump, you voted for Trump, and we don't rock with your kind, okay? If you voted for Trump, we don't. And I tell people when they be ignorant, I'm like, oh, they voted for Trump. That's why they mad. They voted for Trump.
I don't know why
Her whole
they mad.
family
Hell, they won. Shit.
They
You
mad.
mad? What you see?
It
Here
was
lies
all
the
a lie and a
problem.
scam.
Here's the problem. If you mad
a
about
lot of
after
things say, dang, Brittany.
if you
We
mad,
don't support your kind.
if you mad,
voted for Trump.
you voted for Trump and you mad, then you stupid because he won.
Mm-hmm.
But
They be miserable,
racism
like,
is
just
just
miserable.
racism.
But
is
I
just
can go
ridiculous.
Monday at my
No,
lunch break.
Racism is just ridiculous. If you wear Jordans, the first white person that wears Jordans needs to get their ass knocked the fuck out. And you cannot have on a MAGA hat and Jordans. You just can't. You can't have. There was a dude have
A MAGA hat
and Jordans. I mean, what the hell kind of outfit is that? You Michael Jordan on your feet, Donald Trump on your head. You can't be. It just ugh.
I gotta go outside my ride.
I ain't ride.
See
Be
you
careful.
DC Kool-Aid Lisa.
You and your bottles of beer on the wall.
DC Kool-Aid Lisa.
I want to be named anonymous. I don't want to say who I am.
Okay.
Just don't
But I'm on everybody's channel. I look at everybody, and I love all of you guys.
Thank you.
I have something to say about racism. Where I'm from, I grew up around many different type of races. Blacks, whites,
You can finish it.
Africans, Hispanics, everybody. I have never experienced racism before. I moved to El Paso, Texas, and that was my first time dealing with racism, Mexicans. Now, I'm not racist against Mexicans because my man is Mexican, okay? But Mexicans, I find, to me, are the most racist people on the planet that I have ever come across.
Yes, anonymous.
When I moved here, I can't tell you where I moved from because you know who I am. But when I moved here,
Wait a minute, you made me laugh.
I was in Walmart, and I noticed that every time I would go in Walmart, I would see the cashier smiling at the customers, you know, how are you and stuff like that.
Right.
And as soon as I would get up to the register, I see a frown. They didn't know me, but they just started frowning, trying to slam my money on the counter and just talking to me any old kind of way. I put a stop to that right away. Because of where I'm from, I don't play that.
Right.
And I put a stop to it. Whenever I go anywhere publicly out here, any kind of restaurant or anything like that, I notice that I get stares. I don't mean looks. I mean hardcore stares, like I just stole somebody's money. And at first I was like, you know, why are they looking at me like that? Did I do something? Do they know me or whatever? And I you know, it bothered me because I don't like people staring at me. When you stare at somebody, where I'm from, you want to fight, you have a problem with them, and it bothered me. But then I realized that I noticed that only certain type of people stare, which is older Mexican women. And they stare at you and they roll their eyes at you. And I'm like, what is all that for? You know? So what I started doing is staring them back down.
Right.
When you stare them back down, they look away. And then they'll get too scared to look at you.
Right. But
you know, and I tell my daughter that all the time because everywhere she goes, you know, no one wants to sit next to her. You know, they treat her, push her, you know, with their shopping carts and stuff like that. And I'm like, no. Don't let them do that to you.
No,
I don't care if this is their area where it's mostly them.
This is
you don't
not
let
their
nobody,
area.
I don't care where you go, push you around.
This is not their
you know,
area.
My daughter was in the military. She can fight, and she can fight very well, but she doesn't like confrontation.
Right.
And I'm like, you know, sometimes you don't have to have confrontation with people, you know, but you don't let them take advantage of you either.
No.
Right.
No. You don't have to. No.
I had a problem with my son being here. This is his first time dealing with prejudice. He's been to school with white people, black people, Hispanics, everybody, and never had a problem. As soon as we got here, they start picking on him. My son is mixed. He's mixed with Puerto Rican and black.
Okay.
Now, when they thought he was black, they were calling him monkey, nigger, all kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
But he also looks Indian. So when his last name is also Indian. I don't know how that happened, but that's his father's last name. And when they found out he was half Indian, he was a terrorist. He was a cowhead. And, you know, I told him, I said, you know what? Let them say what they want to say. Just don't say anything bad. And if you want to say something bad, you just let them know that, you know, they're ignorant and you're not. And my son, he dealt with people putting their hands on him too. But fortunately, my son can fight very well. Yes, very, very well. And they thought that they could bully him and push him around because he doesn't say nothing. He's a quiet boy and stuff until they put their hands on him.
Well, see, that's the stupid part. You
He
don't
got
know how to
arrested
cry.
at 11 years old for beating the hell out of somebody. When he got arrested, we had a meeting at the school. The principal, the vice principal, the teachers, his counselor, all admitted that he was being bullied and he came to them at a point in time. No one did anything about it until he beat the hell out of somebody. You know, and it's not, I don't want him to go to school to fight. He's not in school to fight. But sometimes you have to stick up for yourself. Because when you tell people this is what's going on, and you have these grown adults not helping you, not doing anything, sometimes you have to take matters to your hands. And I don't mean killing somebody, you know, you don't do that. You know, bullying yourself, you don't do that. But you have to protect yourself. And I always tell my children, protect yourself. You don't let nobody beat you up. You don't let nobody take your stuff. You don't let nobody disrespect you. You know, there's a fine line. If you want to say what you want to me or my children, say what you want. We all have an opinion. We all feel a certain way. But don't put your hands on us.
That's true.
Yeah.
I tell
You
Nick
know,
all
and
the time. Like I
people,
said,
you
Nick
know,
got
they're too
two.
loose with themselves. Either they're taught to be at 11 years old. At 11 years old, how do you know to call somebody a nigger or somebody a cowhead?
You hear it at home.
You're taught to say that.
Yeah.
That's around you. You're living around that. When you get older and you have your own mind and your own brain and you do it, you know what you're doing. But as a child, when you're doing it, you're hearing it. You're getting it from someone else.
Yeah.
And most of the times it's the parents or whoever's raising you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Kids learn bad behavior from what they see and do. They don't know. 11-year-olds don't know anything. They know what they see, so that's what they do.
And they think
see
it's
their
and they
parents,
think it's
yeah.
they think it's okay.
I mean, My thing is that the reality is nobody knows their history, and if you knew your history, everybody's an immigrant, so don't nobody belong here. So you calling somebody anything sounds stupid. You calling somebody anything because where you from? Where you from? So I don't get it. I don't get racism. I have lived it.
Exactly.
I have
And
learned it.
Mexico, Mexicans are mixed race. Mexicans are mixed race.
Yes, it's Indians. It's an entire. There's an entire Native American heritage in the background of everybody in the Americas, but you act like you ignore that fact. There's African Americans, Africans, of people of African descent are all over the world. Everybody mixed. Ain't nobody just 100% nothing. Even if you white, you mixed with white people. So I mean, come on, man. This
Yep.
racism shit, all this stuff, it has
Yeah.
always been here. It will always be here as long as people think they're more important than you or better than you because of their race. It will always happen, but you just have to figure out how to maneuver and navigate this world. Yes, that little girl is too young to not. If there are 20 people sitting in the in the lobby, 20 people, you ask 20 people. You don't ask 19 because one of them happens to be different. And if you do, then that makes you the bad person, not the person you're ignoring.
Yep.
The reality is you can't change nobody from being a racist. You can't stop
That's right.
nobody from not from because it makes no sense because the only reason
Yeah.
I don't like you is because you're white. The only reason I don't like you is because you're Spanish. The only reason I don't like you is because you're a woman. The only reason I don't like you is because you're gay. So that makes no sense. I don't know you to dislike you, so I shouldn't dislike you for any reason. But I can't dislike a blanket people because one gay person pissed me off. Hell, I'm gay. I ain't gonna like none of us. One black person hurt my feelings, so now I don't like all black people. No, this is ridiculous, but it is what it is because you can't stop people from being who they are.
That's right. But you.
That's something you can't stop people.
Every race, you have prejudiced people
Yes.
and non-prejudiced people.
And you got to take people for who they are, one person at a time, because
You have people prejudiced because you're fat, because you're skinny. You have people prejudiced because you're a man, because you're a woman. People are prejudiced.
yeah,
You
but
just gotta learn how to deal with it and how to live with it and how to handle it.
you have to take one person. I got you, flawed to perfection. You have to take each person as they come. You can't. That's the problem we have. We look at white people and we're like, oh, all white people are bad. No, we're not. It's the one or two that make the loudest noise. The reality is that more white people kill more white people than they do black people. That just is. It just is what it is. But when a white person kills a black person, it's the loudest. It's just like when a black person hurts a white person, it's the loudest. It's not a whole bunch of people doing something. It's one or two people. They just happen to be the loudest. And what they say, the squeaky wheel always gets the oil.
That's right.
The reality is that the majority of people live and let live. It's just those few that are loud and vocal with their hate. That is the problem. And it makes us all look at everybody. It makes us look at the police differently because of the few people that do the things that they do. The reason that we know about it is because it's the loudest. But I'm gonna still call the police. I can't. I don't date men, but I don't hate men. I made one. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate anybody blanketly. If I don't like you, I don't like you.
Right.
I don't give a shit about what color you are. I just don't like you.
All right, Anonymous, we're gonna end the call because it's echoing through
Yeah.
our phone.
All right, thank you so much for giving us a call, Anonymous. We really appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you so much, and we hope your babies. We know you. They got you. Your babies will be good.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
You too.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Racism is a curse, but it is what it is, and it is constant, and it is everlasting, and it is ancient. This just didn't start happening. This just happens to be the time that we're living in. People have always thought they were better than the person next to them because they had more or because they looked different. This section was better because it's lighter than that section. It's always been that way.
Mhm.
But we just live in a time now, in this time where people think that it's okay to say out loud, call you any kind of bitches and hoes and niggas and dykes and kikes and this and the third, and you ain't gonna do nothing. No, this is ass whooping season too. You can't just go around being racist and think you good, cause ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you. No, it's not how it work no more. If you want to feel the way you want to feel, fine. You ain't gotta like nobody. You ain't gotta like. I'm cool with that too. But you keep that shit to yourself. You keep your miserable ass at your house by your damn self. Don't bring that shit out here with us just trying to live and get by.
Right.
I swear at work, I believe that some of the folks don't know I'm black or don't know I'm mixed. Because they'll say slicky kind of, all slightly racist shit. And I be sitting there going, this booty ain't fake, right? I didn't blow this bitch up. This is real booty. Until I say something, they be like, "Oh, you're part black." Why? Yes, I am. They go, and then the conversation changes.
It's just crazy.
It just is what it is. You should cuss that. You should cuss his ass out. See, they get the right ones.
That was
So
a girl.
cuss his ass out for telling you she wouldn't do that. How the fuck she just did it?
Right.
She wouldn't do it, but today she did. So today she tried to do something she would never do. So today is a special day. So how about, I tell you what, how about you, me, her, and the dude that's over you, let's get together and see when we work this out. Since y'all like to pride y'all self. But see, now, Chick-fil-A don't give a shit. Because Chick-fil-A had a sign in front of it. There was a Chick-fil-A being renovated, so it wasn't anybody working there. They had a sign out front saying, "We hire English-speaking people."
That was crazy.
Wait, what?
When she told me that, I was like, what?
I showed her the sign. Fucking, it was a big ass sign sitting on the road.
I was like,
Chick-fil-A, we hire English-speaking people, like, to tell you, don't bring your I can't speak English ass up in here, because you is not going to get hired today.
I had to go look at the Chick-fil-A near my job, make sure it ain't nothing.
I saw somebody in Killing Park, is the one that's next to me, don't have no black people working in there. And then all of a sudden I saw two, and I was confused.
That was crazy. When she told me that, I was like, stop playing. Yeah,
Yes, it was a sign. Listen to me, I'm not lying on these people. I'm sure y'all seen it. There was one of the, like this sign that we get made, they got made saying, now hiring, we hire English speaking people.
We're hiring
And not hiring, and then some words, and then we hire English speaking people and some more words.
Yeah, I like, oh my gosh. That was crazy.
Baby. But it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. People are going to not like us because we're gay. We live in the South. Virginia is the South. Quiet as it's kept. It is the South. And the further south you get, the more black you know you are. Nothing has changed, and it won't get any better in any foreseeable future. I would love to say that I would wake up one day and the racism would be gone, but it's not. The very fact that I work at the sports bar, so I do a lot of sports analogies, but there's been a lot going on race-wise in sports as well. So Colin has no job. Fine. The team that got rid of Colin Kaepernick, however, decided to draft the young man who had issues with his racism, calling folks niggas and shit, wearing his MAGA hat, talking about how he was with Trump.
The excuse here, wait a minute.
Yeah, we had to speak Spanish, but they want you to speak English. Now, let me tell you something. The reality is, I think that you should hire, I think that if you have people in a position, put them in a position, put your aces in places. You got a drive-through in a predominantly English-speaking area. Please do not have somebody who does not speak English in the drive-through.
McDonald's right there.
If nobody speaks, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what the hell you saying, drive-through will be backed up. It ain't got nothing to do with you not having a job. That's only one position in the store. Don't put that person on the drive-through.
They finally put kids in there that speak English.
We couldn't get through the drive-through line would be backed up, and all you would hear was, what you say? No, that ain't what I said.
Well, they got your order all screwed up.
So my thing is this. I don't care who you hire. Put them where they go. Because there's some people speak English. I don't want you to tell me because hell, they stupid. That's all I'm talking about. But racism is what it is. It's not going to change. If you sit up there, I want people to, and I know this sounds bad, and it wasn't until one day I was really bored at work, and I was watching the combine, and I was talking about Nick wanting to play football, and I was watching the combine. The combine is the competition that, well, I don't know if it's competition, but prospective professional football players on the pro combine works and does different exercises to get noticed by different teams. I think they have a college one as well. But if you pay attention, it's like watching the slave trials. It is just, the boys just be on display. Just which boy you want to pick today. And it just amazes me that these young men, not just black young men, all kind, are just up on the chopping block for people that have exponentially more money. And they run themselves to death, halfway kill themselves for that little bit of money, for somebody who would gladly throw them away, who would gladly move them around without a care in the world. Racism is a bright and shining thing. Oh, President Obama could do no right. Trump can do no wrong. And that's the exact opposite of what happened. We sit up here every day and we watch the people that we love have to deal with discrimination, bigotry, constantly. I worry about Nick going out and hanging out with his friends and getting pulled over by the police. I shouldn't have to worry about my son making it home if he ain't did nothing illegal because he got pulled over by the police. I'm scared for him to get pulled over by the police because he's a young black man. But then we're not supposed to be scared of that because that doesn't happen.
Rhonda said, when I lived in New York, we were not allowed to speak a different language in front to coworkers. It's rude. If they wanted to do it on their own time, it was okay, but not in front of our peers. But you know what's crazy? I used to work with two Spanish-speaking. Clearly, they speak English clearly, and they would just automatically start speaking Spanish.
It's just easier for them to speak Spanish.
But it's kind of rude if I'm standing there.
I mean, that don't bother me so much because I don't give a shit about what you're saying. I mean, I just don't care about. I just don't give a fuck about it. I don't. I'm so sorry. I wish I was different. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes.
But it's rude though. If you can speak,
I don't want to hear nobody say shit. I want you to shut the fuck. Most of the time, English, Spanish, Russian, Farsi. I don't give a shit what the language is. I just want you to shut the fuck up. If we in public and we out, shut up. What the fuck you talking about?
Okay, Lori Life said, man on my husband's job said, what do a black person and a apple have in common? He said they both look good hanging from a tree.
Okay, that he should have been fired. Whoever the fuck said that should have been fired. That is lynching. Do you know that in certain states, lynching just became illegal? Hanging somebody until they died just became illegal if you was black.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I just don't give a fuck what people saying. I want you to shut the fuck up, period. It's not that I don't want you to speak to each other. I don't want to hear you talking. Stop talking so loud on the fucking phone. Shut up. Wait till you get home. Damn it. If I'm out in public, I'm quiet. If me and her are not together or I'm not talking to y'all, I don't say nothing. I'm not on the phone just talking to somebody because I'm out in public because I want people to know my cell phone work. I don't need shit that bad. If I am out, I don't have nothing to talk about with nobody else till I get to them. I don't need to do that. They just sit there on the phone. I'm like, shut the fuck. I be at the bar going. I be wanting to throw shit.
Crystal said, hey, what's up, Crystal? She said, imagine me at work on the phone all day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, you deal with the people at the bar all day.
Shit it. Can't you just shut the fuck up? Shh. But nobody want to do that. And I'm the bad guy because I want you to shut the fuck up. I think I screamed. I don't know. I think I was on the bus. I was still riding the shuttle. And everybody on there was on their cell phone talking to somebody and talking loud. And everybody was talking a different language. And I'm sitting there going, I think I just yelled, shut the fuck up real loud. And I text her because I don't talk. I text when I'm out like that. I text her. I said, I think I just told everybody to shut the fuck up. I might have did it in my head. I might not have said it out loud. Yes, drunks are. Well, I don't. They alright. You know, they special. But I wish that I could magically wave a wand and racism go away, but it's not. It's just how we are. We just and everybody who says that I don't have a racist bone in my body. If you ever said something about white people, if you ever said something about black people, if you ever said something about Africans, your ass is just as racist. It's just different. So don't say you ain't got a racist bone in your body. You may not practice racism. You may not really hate people because they're a different race. But we all have discrimination. We all have issues. And it's just, yeah, drunks are funny. Drunks are funny. And they drunk, so. But they all have issues. We all have issues. You just can't have them issues on other people. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your shit on other people. Don't put your quirks and shit. Move, Kylie. Move on other people.
Yep.
If you don't like Africans, don't talk to none. It's racism and all that stuff can be treated with the same thing as YouTube. If you don't like them, don't talk to them. You don't have to. If you don't want to deal with them, don't deal with them. But if they ain't did nothing to you, you also ain't got to be rude. Shut the hell up. Don't say nothing. I've had people get mad because they went into a Spanish restaurant and people talk Spanish. Bitch, they serving tacos. What the hell you want to say? That's hell look like you going into Grandma Mabel's restaurant and asking for some goddamn burritos. Grandma gonna be like, bitch, that look like I know what the fuck to do with a burrito.
I said, come
You
on,
want some greens? I got some greens. I got some cornbread. But I don't know what to do. I don't know what you want me to do with this. I don't know what you want to do with this situation. I wish that we would all just get along. Because you can get along with anybody. I just wish we'd all get along.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, it was so much better on your world. It's so much better on your heart. It's so much better on your life to just get along. It is no reason to be mad all the time. It's no reason to dislike people just randomly. I have done that. But I don't dislike them because of their race. They be done said something.
Rhonda said, what I dislike the most is secretly racist people. They pretend to like you, but they always got tricks.
Or some slick shit to say out their mouth. You know what get me? People who have sex with people from another race and they think because you having sex with them, that makes you automatically. No. Just because you have sex with black men does not mean you can say nigga. Trust me, you will get niggly white knocked the fuck out. I've had somebody say that because they date black men, they can say nigga all they want. Where? What book? Let me go burn that. That ain't a book for you. That's not for you. I can say what I want. No, you get knocked out. It's like, she can say, no, she can't. That's because y'all don't know what that word means. Now, I say it, and I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I'm gonna stop saying it. But the reality is, until somebody white call you a nigga for real, don't sit up there and no. It's my word. Say what I want.
Right.
But I just...
Okay.
Is it on there? I just wish we could all get along. That's really my wish for racism. Because I don't know who or what can cure that. Yeah, you don't know what the word really means. So.
All right, guys. So we talked about, for the ones that just walked in and you want to watch the replay, we were talking about the things that's going on with Tosh Time and the things that's going on with A View and the incident that happened to me on Monday. So we're about to close this out. We appreciate y'all watching and listening. Look out for our next videos and everything that's coming up. And anything you want to talk about next weekend, next Saturday, post it down in the comment box once this live is closed. You can post something that you might want to talk. And if you don't want to put out there, you know what else we're gonna do? We're gonna start doing. You know how they do Dear Abby letters? You can email me at dc_koolaid17@yahoo.com, and you can email us something that you might want us to share, but you don't want people to know it's you. And you know Lisa put her input in real quick. She get into it. So you can write Dear DC
Why
and
she gotta
Lisa.
say it like that? Like she don't be into it. She act like I'm the only one.
It can be Dear DC Lisa. And
He said, how'd you know y'all start young?
yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
Go back. Hit it, baby. Hit the thing.
Right here. Hold up.
Yeah.
Who said that? I don't even know who said that.
Man, when she my grandchild, I said, oh, I wish motherfucker would I cuss this old ass out.
Oh.
Y'all don't understand. I would cuss somebody out.
Yeah, but
I don't mean to, but I would have to.
you can do a Dear Abby, but Dear DC and Lisa, I am anonymous, or you can say your name if you want, and you can tell us a story or something that you might want to get off your chest, or you might want us to, give our input on your situation. So we're gonna do that. The Dear letters.
All right.
You can email it, or you can send it to our P.O. Box. Your letter.
If you don't mind somebody knowing, you can put it down in the comments. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, guys, so that anytime we come live or drop a video, you guys can join us. Thank you so much for joining us, Bomb Squad. We love you. Hit them comments. Any questions, comments, concerns? I'm trying to get it out.
Did you say it like that? No, comment.
Comments, concerns, questions. Thank you so much. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. This is Lisa.
Real talk.
This is real. This is the end of real talk. This is real talk.
Real talked out.
All right, guys. So
This
it's
DC
your girl,
KOOLAID.
Lisa.
DC KOOLAID. And it was nice being here with you guys. Hey.
Baby girl, what's happening? You ain't invited. Now go and get the clapping. Pop it for a player, pop it for me.
What?
Turn around and drop it for a player, drop it for me.
And what? My neighbor's gonna kill us because we like doing these songs real good. But I want to throw Nick's last his little thing the way we normally go out. You know what I'm saying? We got to throw Nick's go out song because we like to play his too. Why my phone wanna buffer and shit?
Thank you, Tammy. Pop, lock, and drop it. Yep. That do sound like that.
What?
Pop, lock, and drop it.
What, the song?
Mhm.
Why it sound like that? You know that? Why that ain't playing? It's
Special wanted to.
I know, right? It's like buffering. I got on Wi-Fi, don't I? Or do I?
All right, guys. I love y'all. I gotta go to the bathroom.
She got pee. You got pee pee?
And if I did, why must you tell them? She gotta pee.
She gotta go pee, babe.
Love you, bye. Love you guys,
And
bye.
that is where I go to treat everyone to something awesome. Or I just go to treat myself.
Y'all still there? She gotta go. Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget to check out our merch. If y'all check out our merch, we'd be happy. We'd be happy if y'all check out our merch. Leilani laughing at you because you gotta go pee pee.
Well, I would say something.
Leilani, Leilani, she gonna say something smart to you. All right, that was Callie's song. Callie's song went up. All right, y'all, we gotta go. We still got 20 people here. Y'all still here? Callie, you gonna say good night? Good night. Say good night. Actually, I gotta go finish editing the video.
Yeah. You see KOOLAID and Lisa doing challenge on Ain't Her Talk. Yeah, you know what's happening. You tune in. Story times, pranks, and vlogging, man. We a great big family. We the Bomb Squad. Young man grind to a number with his pay. Best believe you'll say. You can chill with the fam like most of y'all do. You see KOOLAID, Lisa, and Nick too. With Charles and Bonnie living that YouTube life. We love our fans and support them. We a family, dude.
So come on down to Bomb Town.
Gotta
go, y'all.
And nobody likes to hate. Keep it positive and have a nice day. Oh, I forgot. Smash that like button. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad.
Baby.
Girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited. Now go and get to clapping. Now pop it for a player, pop it for me.
What?
Turn around and drop it for a player, drop it.